welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Okay, great. So yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and on this channel we are healing hearts with Kori. Yeah, that's me. For all those who don't know as yet or ready to figure it out, yeah, I'm Kori. So yes, first of all, I just want to say thanks to everyone who has liked, shared and commented on my first video, and also those who have subscribed. Can't thank you guys enough for your support. So yes, we're here. I mean, I really do enjoy the feedback that I've gotten thus far on my first video. I mean, it took a lot out of me to be vulnerable in front of so many people, but I mean, can healing really happen without transparency, without vulnerability? Well, it's a topic for our next time. So yeah, welcome back. So you are about to enter into my first series entitled Perceive, Don't Feel. Perceive, don't feel. But before I go any further, let me greet you the real Kori way. So I hope you enjoyed that little thingy. I hope you enjoyed that little thingy. So yes guys, we're entering into my first series entitled Perceive, Don't Feel. And if you haven't figured it out as yet, darn, I'm gonna tell you what the basis is. So the basis of this theme or topic, whichever one you want to choose, is confidence. So where does my confidence come from? And mind this case is both me and you. What is it rooted in? And why is it important to have confidence? What's my story? What's your story? How has my story affected the way how I view myself, how I view others? I won't give out too much info or insight, but yeah. And this episode is entitled Who Do Men Say That I Am? So a wise one once said, what you think of yourself is much more important than what others think of you. But I mean, while that's true to some capacity, I believe personally that it's also important to have external self-awareness. To be aware externally in the sense that you understand or know how others view you. This gives you a better chance, to fix things that you may not see for yourself, to understand why persons react a certain way concerning you, or speak to you in a specific way, or how they treat you and stuff like that. So I believe that external self-awareness is just as important as internal self-awareness. And so for this video, I chose not to tell you more about myself, because I know from my first video, the intro video, you may be wondering, who is this person? What is she about? For the persons who don't know me. And I chose external self-awareness for this video. So instead of me telling you about me, I asked a few friends, both friends who known me for a long time, those who've known me for a year or probably less than a year, to just share their view on me. I asked them different questions. So yeah, and the first question is, who is Kori-Ann? So that was my first question. So let's hear what my friends think.
I'm Sandra Roden. The question is, who is Kori-Ann? Well, she is exciting, passionate, talented, extremely talented. And one thing I can say about Kori-Ann for a fact is that young lady, she's a woman of God. Trust me, if you don't have Kori-Ann in your life, you need to rethink what you're doing, because you need better friends.
Kori-Ann is a ray of sunshine. Her laugh is infectious, and she always manages to make me smile. I miss her so much. She is so extremely talented, and she's just a beautiful person inside and out.
Kori-Ann is a powerhouse, a multi-talented young lady who impacts the lives of everyone with whom she comes in contact. Kori-Ann is a force to be reckoned with. Kori-Ann Hermit, on a better remember the name.
So I would consider Kori-Ann one of my closest friends. She's one of the most talented people I've ever met in my entire life. Her voice is just perfection. I'm a little jealous, but that's okay. She's also, on top of being super talented, she's super hardworking, and she's one of the most positive people I've ever met, and she always knows how to just brighten up people's days just by walking into a room, and I'm really lucky to call her one of my good friends.
Who is Kori-Ann? Well, for starters, Kori-Ann is a tower of strength. She is God's arrow in this season. She is set apart. She's one of a kind. There's nobody like her. She's her, unapologetically, and she's legit one of the best moves of God to ever hit the earth. And yeah, therapist, everything.
Then I'm not gonna cry. I'm focused. Action. So yes, you've heard from some of my friends. I think they're being extra. They're overdoing it, but I'll let them slide. But yeah, the second question, well, it wasn't really a question, but I asked some other people, what's one word to describe me? Just one. And this one was pretty interesting, but I'll leave it up to them to say more.
Kori-Ann is bold, vibrant,
Extremely gifted.
bubbly,
passionate,
charismatic.
Kori-Ann is a vivacious person.
Extraordinary.
Dynamic.
multi-talented,
Amiable.
beautiful,
artistic,
Charming.
Irreplaceable.
energetic,
animating,
Kori-Ann is supportive,
wonderful, eclectic,
authentic,
Adept.
approachable,
Sociable.
Splendiferous.
Compassionate.
Transparent.
purposeful,
Amicable.
Projectile.
valorous,
Honorable.
Kori is determined,
Ardent.
radiant.
fearless, literally a force to be reckoned with.
How much vocabulary? No, sir. But I'm not going to tell no lie. I myself had to go in the dictionary or like use Google to find the meaning of some of these words, cause don't know. But anyways, I only have smart friends, so their vocab. But yeah, I was also interested in knowing how have I impacted persons' lives, over the years or in a few months. And that was my next question. How have I impacted your life? Let's hear what some other friends said.
Hi! Kori-Ann has made a very positive impact on my life, even though I've only known her for a little under a year. But she is just such a positive person, and she's so articulate with her passions and what she likes to do, and she makes sure that everybody else knows how strongly she feels about the people she loves and the things that she loves. So I'm getting into my car. And yeah, I think that Kori-Ann has impacted my life in a way where I look at it, I try to look for the silver lining rather than the negative, because she does that every day, even though I have seen her in a slightly worse mood than like super positive, but otherwise she is one of the happiest people I know and the most talented, so yeah.
And I've only known Kori-Ann for about 1 year and 3 months, and it's so amazing that she has impacted my life this much, where a 1 minute video can't really, express how much she has impacted my life. But if I should mention one thing, like, it doesn't matter what mood I am in. Like, I could be in the worst mood, Kori-Ann just has the ability to shift my mood at any time. One phone call, one text, I'm fine, once it's from Kori-Ann. And I think that's very special, because a lot of persons that I've known for a much longer time period cannot do that. Big up yourself, Kori-Ann, and whole heap of love. Fabian attack, you don't know.
Kori-Ann, my role model, she has impacted my life in so many ways. I don't even think she knows. But to put it short, she motivates me to strive and to overcome my weaknesses. And she's like so passionate. She has so much passion in anything and everything that she does, and she's so dedicated to helping others and empowering them, and she's such an inspiration.
YouTube, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed a tear. I've watched these videos over and over for like editing sake or stuff like that, and I'm still not used to it. But yes, oh my gosh, they said a lot. Again, I really think they're overdoing it, but let them slide. And the last question, yes, right, the last question was, what does Kori-Ann have to offer the world? Let's hear it.
Hey, Kori-Ann, what can I say? She has a lot to offer to the world. Love, tenderness, most of all, realness. What you see is what you get. That's definitely who Kori is. What you see is what you get. And she has such a compassionate heart for people, such an understanding heart. And I believe she has a lot to offer to this world, not just to her talents, not just to her skills, but also through her personality. And yeah, she'll definitely be a blessing to you and anybody that comes into her circle. So she has a lot to offer to this world. I've seen it, I know it, and I'm saying it.
What value does Kori-Ann bring to the world? Kori-Ann is an atmosphere shifter. Her beautiful personality is God-breathed and definitely anointed. She was created to influence her peers and just about everyone she comes into contact with. She is energetic, vibrant, and that energy transcends beyond borders, beyond seas, beyond barriers. And that's the value that she brings to the world, just being the best version of herself and encouraging and influencing others to do the same.
Well guys, you've heard it all. Who is Kori-Ann? One word to describe me. How have I impacted your life or people's lives? And what does Kori-Ann have to offer the world? And with everything they said, I believe that. You've gotten to know me a bit more. So yeah, that's all for this video. Who do men say that I am? I'm gonna give you an assignment. This week, I want you to ask a few friends, what do you have to say about me? Are there things I need to change? What have been the good things? And I know that it's so much easier to dwell on the negatives, what your flaws are and stuff like that. But take the time out this week, to ask someone, what are the good things about me? I know that I have a lot of flaws, but beyond all of that, what do you think about me? And be that person to tell someone else the good things about them. It's okay to want to be reassured. It's okay. And yeah, But that's it for this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for my next episode in the series Perceive, Don't Feel. Thanks again for staying on my YouTube channel, Healing Hearts with Kori. See you next time.